Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Booborama, and in today's video I'll be taking an in-depth look at the deals and discounts available this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. As a player who has put in thousands of hours grinding and messing around with vehicles, doing races, hopefully this should come as a worthy guide for you. And if it does, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and stay tuned for more update videos every week and guides to keep you on track for GTA 5 and 6 in the future. So keeping that in mind, we're going to start off with the best discount, at least in my opinion, this week, and that is the Savage. The Savage is an incredibly dangerous aircraft, and it normally comes in at the price tag around $2 million. Honestly, I think the base price tag of the Savage is already fairly inexpensive when you compare it to a lot of other weaponized vehicles and aircraft currently in GTA Online. But the fact that this week it's 40% off, so that normal $2 million price tag goes down to around $1.2 million, is absolutely insane. The Savage is quite fast. It's obviously a helicopter, meaning it's versatile on completing missions, but most of all, it has two very different and dangerous weapons. It has your stock standard homing missiles, just like the Sparrow, but it also features an explosive machine gun. Now, first of all, this is the only helicopter in the game that features an explosive machine gun that the pilot can use. Yes, I know that there are many helicopters out there that do feature machine guns, and some of them are explosive, like the Valkyrie's front-mounted gun, but the problem is only the passenger can use those. When it comes to the Savage, the pilot is fully able to use the machine gun, as we can see, but it gets even better. You see, back in the day, we had aircraft like the Laser and the Hydra, which also featured the exact same explosive machine gun. However, Rockstar has since nerfed both of those aircraft, and they are not able to feature as much damage output as the Savage. I want you to look at how quickly these explosions are happening on this building here, and you can start to understand why this is such an overpowered weapon. See, the Laser or any of these other aircraft, even like the Raiju, the Rogue, the B-11 Strike Force, wish that they still had the capability to use the OG machine gun. This thing is insane. And unlike the Rogue or even the Raiju, which has half damage on the explosions, these are full sticky bomb level explosions. I mean, you can see that. Basically, one strafe from this helicopter, if it even gets near a car, absolutely decimates whatever it's firing at. And because it's a helicopter, it means that it's very easy to control as well, as we can see. I mean, I just blew up an entire street of cars here. It is ridiculous what you can do in the Savage. As I mentioned, it also features homing missiles, and they are spammable homing missiles. They're not, bad either. This helicopter can survive one explosion. The second one will blow it up, but at least you have some survivability. The Savage is also fairly fast, flying in at around 140-ish miles per hour, and best of all, it's just a very, very fun helicopter to use. For the price tag, especially this week at 40% off, it's an absolute steal. And even if you're one of those unlucky people that have clicked on the video and you're watching it after the discount has, gone away, this is still a great helicopter, and definitely one that I would recommend to get your hands on. With that being said, let's go back over to our office building and get into the second discount, because now we need to talk about a car. A very good car, the Grotti Itali GTO. Not to be confused with the Stinger TT, just the base GTO. But honestly, it's kind of better than the Stinger TT, at least if you're playing on PC or old generation console, for at least now until PC gets expanded and enhanced at some point within this year. Hopefully before GTA 6, though, because I'm going to be really disappointed if they put expanded and enhanced after GTA 6 comes out. Maybe that'll be their big hurrah for the PC players, right? Either way, we are going to head over to our garage level 3. Now, the Itali GTO is normally sitting at a price tag, just like the Savage, of $2 million. This week, it's 30% off, as I mentioned, so it's not the 40% that the Savage is, but it's still going to be a big discount on the vehicle. If we take a look at our phone and we go over to Legendary Motorsport and two-door, we're going to have to scroll just a little bit, but you will see it sitting at around the $1.3 million price tag right here, 1.375. That's pretty inexpensive, honestly. Like, sports cars are normally $2 million to $3 million nowadays in GTA, and if you buy something like the RSX, yeah, you're literally spending like $3.6 million if you don't have the trade price, which is crazy. But the Grotti Itali GTO at a price tag of $2 million base and $1.3 million this week is insanely good. First of all, I think we can all agree that this is an incredibly nice looking vehicle. It's obviously based off of Ferrari, and I just love the design. I think the back looks incredible. It has great customization and liveries, and it's just a fantastic car. But not only that, it's fast. It goes 128 miles per hour, making this one of the fastest sports cars in Grand Theft Auto. If you're playing on PC, this actually has the best lap time for a sports car and like the third highest top speed. But even if you're playing on next-gen console, which does have access to HSW vehicles, it is still a very, very quick car, and I'm going to be picking this up on my Broke to Millions account on my my console. I mean, this thing is a beast, and there's really no reason for me to not buy it. I always wait for a good discount on cars that I don't have, and this is definitely one of those discounts that you will want to get your hands on, just with how fast it is, how fun it is to drive. It's all-wheel drive, which means it has great acceleration, and it's just so fun to really mess around with this car. If you don't own it, I definitely recommend to pick it up, especially because it's literally like 40 minutes of work on grinding. I mean, you can complete one Cayo Perico heist and earn like $1.2 million in 40-ish minutes. So, yeah, if you've got a little bit of time this week, earn some money, pick this vehicle up. Definitely worth the buy. Now we arrive to some property discounts. Now, unfortunately, it's not any businesses, but it is property on Dynasty 8. If we view property listings, as we can see, all of the apartments are on sale. Now, is this anything too important? Well, actually, yeah, it is, especially if you want to buy something like the Eclipse Towers apartment building. We can see there's quite a few Eclipse Towers buildings. There's 2 right here, and that's after I already own like 3 Eclipse Towers buildings. So, because of that, it's actually very, very important. If you are running out of garage spaces, or let's say you're a player that wants to get some cheap garage slots this week, you definitely can do that. I mean, the Integrity Way, which I think is this building right here, we can take a look at. But Integrity Way is one of the cheapest high-end apartments in the game. Normally, they're like $150,000 to $200,000. If we sort by low to high, and we go to high-end, we can see that we obviously have some garages. But here we go. This is, it's Del Perro Heights. Integrity Way is a little bit more expensive. But something like Del Perro Heights, this is a 10-car garage, as we can see right on the picture. It's normally $200,000, but this week you can get it for $140,000. And there's 3 of them here. So there's one for $143,000, one for $327,000, and one for $140,000. So basically for like $5-ish, $600,000, you can buy 3 apartments and have a 30-car garage, essentially, when you think about it, because they're all located next to each other. You can just walk outside of the apartment and then go back inside and choose the different garage that you want. And this makes life incredibly easy, and obviously is a great example of why you might want to consider picking up some of these cheaper garage slots. Eclipse Towers is like this as well. I think there's like 5 Eclipse Towers locations altogether, but they are much more expensive. So my personal, like feelings would be buy something like the Del Perro or Integrity Way apartments. They're much cheaper, and they're going to get you a lot further of the way through. Apart from that, there really aren't any other great deals. I mean, we have 30% off the half track, not that important. We've got 30% off the Xeno, not that important. And apart from that, that's all the discounts this week. Honestly, I'm very disappointed this year. Like, I was hoping that the new year would have more discounts, especially because it's literally 2025 now. Rockstar's starting off the year with quite a lackluster bang. But hey, at least you do have some discounts, right? Oh well. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!